This is an introduction to existence. By that I mean we're interviewing John the goat farmer.
Hello.
This is take 2. Hi John, how are you?
Pretty great. How about you?
Well...
Do you recall our last interview?
I do. I remember that. That happened. Words were said. Stuff.
Yeah, I mean, just from what I recall from it, since you apparently did not read the Cliff Notes or the, fucking prompter.
Broke the fourth wall and acknowledged the prompter. Soon the Vatican
It
will
tells
stab
me what
us all.
to say, just like my Bible.
You don't understand. Jesus.
It is my Bible.
Jesus had note cards. We're all gonna die. All right, back to the interview. How have you been? How's your movie?
Pretty fantastic. Like I said in the last interview, it was unfortunately labeled bestiality in 9 countries. But we got that knocked down to 4. Argentina's a bitch.
They really are. They're terrible.
Yeah, they're horrible people. Horrible people.
We should probably kill them all.
I mean, I think all geopolitical problems can be solved via football. Look at the overpopulation in Brazil. Gone now, thanks to FIFA.
When you get to hell, sit in a chair. You'll have a really nice seat.
Oh, dude, I've seen my chair in hell. It's not a throne because obviously I'm not a fallen angel, but it's not made out of nails. It's made out of graphite.
Hold on for a second.
What?
Let's talk about how pretty you are. Look at that hair.
I am a luxurious little Italian girl.
Well, I'd like to be honest with the people of America. You're being lied to. Not by us.
I keep forgetting that there's a camera.
It's like this is real life or something.
I thought he was just a robot.
Is this real life? Is this just fantasy?
I would love a Sea of Fanta.
What
flavor? Do you think the different oceans would have different flavors?
From reality. I don't know. I haven't had a Fanta in a long time. Actually, it has a really great Fanta float. I bought some ice cream with vanilla. And I put vanilla ice cream in the strawberry Fanta. It was delicious.
What is their selling point aside from they're cheaper than Coca-Cola and have women in bikinis?
Hold on. I'm sorry. You are stronger than that. I am sorry to have misled you. Okay. God, she gorgeous, and I wish I could tell her how cute she looks when she does this little quirky thing she does when she realizes she's smarter than the rest of the world. It's brilliant. Anyways, she's fabulous. But
kind of like how Jesus looks up in the corner.
You mean like Jesus, like the patented Jesus?
Yeah, just look. Here are my followers. Here's anything else. Let me just cast away my eyes from these people.
We went to church today.
Oh yeah, dude, that church was
John
great.
the goat farmer and I. We were encouraged by.
They didn't want any goat cheese.
No, they were
Especially
not.
after they learned how I made it.
They did not at all. The problem is we were led them by a saint of a person. He will be known as Saint Icarus. That's how I'm going to call him. He sent me to this location because he said the speaker...
We could clip his wings.
No, he's a good man. The man who led me there is, is warmth incarnate. The man walks to love. The man knows to be. The man is there for you so you can feel comfort of a freshly woolen amazing blanket over your face after you've been just frozen and beaten.
What kind of blanket?
Wool.
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 Sheep's wool?
I'm sorry, I forgot. How are your sheep?
I don't have sheep. I have goats and bison. And my bison breeding project went awful after fucking that horrible hurricane we got last year, which I didn't know could happen in Southern California. And do not go to the weather website because they lie and say that it didn't happen.
Tell people they lie.
The weather websites lie to you, okay? We saw the satellites tonight.
We did. We watched
they were
them.
literally painting the meteor shower that's coming tomorrow. It's going to happen.
I didn't see that. I saw them move.
Yeah, they moved and flipped us off.
They did not. They went from point A. They went this weird circle. We agreed that it was the best introduction. It was the best introduction ever to an episode of Firefly or Star Wars or Star Trek. It's just like two kids going, look at that. Just kicking in suburbia. Well, a giant spaceship just explodes all
By
around.
Michael Bay.
Where?
By Michael Bay.
No, fuck Michael Bay.
But they're explosions.
Please kill Michael Bay. He is either the most brilliant artist ever, and he's making a joke.
I don't think you can tell people to kill people on YouTube, but if you kill Michael Bay or would require assistance, we will make no means whatsoever to stop you. Especially not him.
Michael Bay undermines the brilliance and fantastivity. Let's combine the word festivity with fantastic. The fantastivity.
Fantastivity?
That is explosion. It needs a new word. Oh god, this is How long do you think this has been? Don't look at the numbers.
Not enough. Not enough is how long it is.
How many numbers? How many cows?
Well, like if we're up to, like if we're under 10 minutes, it's only 3 numbers.
Okay, how long do you think it's been? How long? First question, how long is it?
6 minutes and 32 seconds.
Wow, you're close.
Oh, fuck.
That's amazing. It's high five. That's that. One more. High five. Yes, elbows.
Those aren't elbows. Did you get the goat cheese that I sent you?
No. I've gotten into cream cheese. Bagels are delicious.
Damn, I got some goats to beat then. Yeah,
are they supposed to mail it? It's like I think it's the mail-lady's fault.
Well, like I don't know how I was supposed to get it to you, but I did promise you a wheel of goat cheese.
You did. This was insinuated in our last interview.
Especially by the part where I said I will get you a wheel of goat cheese. Like, yeah, I definitely mailed it. Is it possible that like it melted or something?
It
could have just not made it here.
That's most likely. I did not receive it. I got a lot of stuff. Like what did I get mailed lately? I got a picture somebody mailed me. This incredibly brilliant writer I know. Mailed me a letter. So keep it special activity. And I love her handwriting. Just remember her hands and her.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like if we lived in a world where people could like email each other on their telephone?
Like a smartphone?
Yeah.
You mean like you and I are living in 1985 because we don't have smartphones? Did I just skip the end of your sermon, Pastor?
But if a phone is smart, does that mean that the Matrix is real?
I do believe our aluminum hats are ready, and we should go.
Well, like, do you have the shiny side in or out? No, like legit MIT research went into that.
You just took the fourth wall and got that shit pregnant.
I mean, I've done a lot of fucked up things to time, and like the audience particularly. But did you ever read that paper from MIT about which way to have the shiny side of your tinfoil hat?
No, not.
Shiny side out reflects more out when you have it facing inward. Like it allows the like whatever the fuck they were testing to go through the tinfoil. I think it's trapped inside by the shiny side of the tinfoil.
So what's the point of the shiny metal hat, Go Farmer John?
Well, the point of the shiny metal hat in spring is to send your signal to Alpha Centauri based on the reflections of the radio waves based on the creases. Like, a lot of people see those creases and think that we're just crazy. But if you look, every single tinfoil hat has the exact same creases on it. Because they actually fit a mold that is like shaped around your head and like elongated based on fucking computers or some shit like that. I don't know because I fucking found goats.
Dinosaur.
That's not what dinosaurs look like.
Liar.
Like there's no saddle or anything.
There's saddle dinosaurs?
Yeah.
How old are you, John?
I'm 42.
cheap.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
If Rick James were alive again, he'd be your Disney princess. Someone should write a story about that. What dragon would you fight, though?
Princess Leia is a Disney princess, so maybe I could fight like a crate dragon.
I was gonna say to bite your tongue. But I'm no scruffy-looking nerf herder.
Weren't you like legitimately sad when the realization crashed in on you that that Princess Leia was a Disney princess now? It took me weeks to actually accept that.
We have to remember, it doesn't change who she is. It doesn't matter. It's literally like
Well, I
someone.
have to assume that she's anti-Semitic now.
It's just nothing. It's literally like a friend of yours saying, "Hey, I'm no longer with Bank of America. Now I'm with Wells Fargo or someone else." It doesn't change who she is. It does. The story is not tainted. She is still a
It makes the
character.
incest kind of weird.
Does that incest now leak onto other things? Do you not compartmentalize your emotions?
Oh, I cum parts all the time. Like cogs and screws. Sometimes blood. Because, I mean, it has to be normal sometimes.
Well,
Are you not supposed to cum blood?
well, if there's not rules against it, you're allowed to. Sounds
Wait,
painful.
what else would come out? Because, like, I don't have to pee.
We have now entered the Twilight Zone.
No, this is, like, I have children. How did I get my wife pregnant?
Mr. Goat Farmer. I'm not going to explain the birds and the bees for you, but I guess I have to. When a man and a woman love each other very much, they come together. Man
Yes,
versus-
yes, we did that. And there's blood everywhere.
Well, that's kinky. Can deal with that.
Particularly from her nose. Well, I headbutted her.
Why did you do that?
Because she was on top. She needed to learn her place. If it was good enough for Lilith, it was good enough for her.
You don't get to headbutt women because they're on top of you. You say, "Hey, get off of me." That's what you do. If they don't respond, then you move them off of you. If they refuse to get off of you, you ask them first. Use your words before you force. Did you ask her first to get off of you?
No.
Did you strike her?
With my forehead.
So the answer is yes. Thank you for specifying.
Well, I mean, it's not really striking. Like, is a high five slapping somebody's hand?
That is the strangest counter argument I've ever engaged. I wasn't fighting, I was high-fiving him. My fists or finger just didn't work, and it was really, and I was moving really, really fast. I'm just so used to dancing that high-speed, or high BPM EDM music that I was like, I wanted to dance and clap for him. Somehow I missed. Is your aim bad? You didn't punch the person. You're not a professional boxer.
Well, I didn't punch them. I used my forehead.
Right, so you're headbanging.
Yes. She's a metalhead.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. I mean, that's why the blood wasn't all that big of a problem, but I don't understand how, like a man and a woman love each other, so they come together, and then I have to buy new sheets. And then 4 months later, she has a child.
4 months?
Yes.
4 months?
Yes.
Okay. This is not your child. Did you come together before that? Before those 4 months?
Well, we met each other. Like, well, okay. So you know how originally I made the goat tower in the moat,
Yeah.
and the goats just showed up.
Yeah.
Apparently, princesses also love towers.
What is this princess's name?
Sapphire. Her father was like, I guess, owning a fucking strip club or something.
Alright, Princess Sapphire.
Yeah, and also all of her clothing is blue, and her skin is like blue toned, and she looks kind of 8-bit-esque. I thought it was a skin condition.
With the blue Corvette. Would you blue up and beat up and die?
If I knew more of that song, yes.
Well, that could have been funny.
It could have been if I knew more of the song.
Yeah. Let's play that in the background the rest of the time. Jimmy! Damn it. Jimmy's a sound guy. He's just a progressively drunker person. Most human beings have this tendency where their bodies process alcohol, and then you have hungover.
He has a little bit of blood in his alcohol stream.
No, he just gets more drunk. Like, he has found new mathematicians don't know how to explain the density of his blood alcohol content.
Wow.
I was gonna tell you that. What do you why? What do you interrupt me with why? It's like something. I forgot a time long remembered. It's like.
Oh, you mean like at your job?
Yeah. This is my job. What are you talking about?
Yes.
No,
like right now, this is happening.
This is happening.
No, this is actually in the past.
That was in the past.
Well, by the time anyone sees this, it'll be in the past. It's not actually happening. You're not in a time loop.
That would suck. This is the future.
This is the future to somebody.
It's a making future. It's not bad. Cool stuff.
I mean, look at how great the world is. Like, there are horrible atrocities going around that we don't have to hear about. Isn't that fantastic?
It's pretty much the best part about the world existing.
I mean, how can you enjoy your spaghetti? When you know that like there are parts of the world where people actually rape the goats that you're having dinner with. Like, I go through so much effort with the wine and the spaghetti.
There's so much wrong with everything that just came out of that sentence before that.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like, it is so screwed up that
you do honestly have a full fucking couch for you in hell. Please save me part of it.
The Ottoman is made out of the skin of Hitler.
You're not that bad. Let's back it up.
Dead skin cells. Not the skin that his corpse has, but like the skin that was collected by like fucking maids and shit, like all the flakes, all the Hitler dust. The Hitler dust bunnies. So they're adorable.
Well, Mr. John the Go Farmer, don't you think that Jews are the problem with the world? I'm pretty sure you've explained in your articles that you've written that you don't like Jews and you think Jews control everything and you're angry about it.
Okay, so here's one thing that we need to touch on first. Goat is the most ate red meat in the world. And most cultures are totally fine with eating ungulates. Except for Jews. Jews think ungulates are dirty. So what do? They badmouth my fucking goats. And then they go to fucking Iceland and overthrow their government. And now those goats are just running free. And those goats, like, have no...
Wait. Goats overthrew the government in Iceland?
No, the Icelandic Jews overthrew the government.
Okay.
Which caused the goats to become feral and then catch frostbite and die in the winter.
So when they weren't feral, they were housebroken and they were warm?
I don't understand how the Icelandic culture works. All I know is that I'm criticizing it. And all I know is that wherever Jews go, goat death follows. En masse. Like even the French way. Like, if the French have a version of how bad something has died, you know it's fucking serious.
So you're saying the French don't normally have versions? Why is the French version?
Because they don't like to be around death. They would much rather make wine and sauce.
This is a strange interpretation of the French I didn't see.
I went to middle school in Kansas.
I didn't know that.
Now you do.
Okay.
We have.
I think written on my wall somewhere in this.
We have really up-to-date history books.
Fuck Kansas. This is gonna.
I'm really excited for Ohio becoming a state.
Okay, we have about a minute left. It's a really long interview.
This is a really long interview. We didn't do very much talking.
I think we did a lot of talking. Otherwise, what else did we do? Besides the point, let's get to the point. I want to point at you. Tell us about your new movie, because I know it's coming out, and
Okay, so we removed a lot of the scenes that could be seen as bestiality in the original documentary
Okay.
and made a movie out of just those. And that is called A Life in the Cheese Part 2. And it is set to come out in IMAX late September. Okay, yeah. So, the movie's coming out in late September in IMAX and not until December, oddly enough, in regular movies. But here's the cool thing: if you go to our website, which he will give you in a later episode, you can buy a copy of it for absolutely no money, and I will just mail you goat cheese instead of the movie. If you ask me, basically, I will give you goat cheese.
We have a Zeppelin service on hand. It's very, very popular. The captain we know.
It's aged very well.
So there you go. Get some goat cheese. The movie. I heard Whoopi Goldberg is in it. She plays a transvestite hooker, and
No, she was a transvestite hooker at the screening.
Oh, she doesn't play that.
No, that was real life.
I think someone owes her some money then. And I think I know them. Well, that's neat. Good.
I hope you get to see the movie with me.
I hope so too.
The original was such a great success.
Was it really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, the budget was $12 million, and we made $10,000. So that's like pretty good for Hollywood standards.
You're not very good at math, are you?
I'm a fucking goat farmer.
Well, thanks for being on our show. We'll have more aggressive interviews that mean nothing later on, and thank you all for coming. But we have to go run around and talk nonsense.
Oh, can I meet that drummer sometime soon?
Boogie Woods?
Yeah.
Oh, he's great. I think he's in the mountains right now. But yeah.
Okay, cool.
Absolutely. He'll be here soon.